manor in blueprints, and I'm still trying to get to the bottom of the mysterious 46th room. It hasn't been as long since I last played as the last time I played, so I have my notebook next to me here, but I don't think we need to decipher it. The main revelation from last time, I think, was this discovery that each room has 2 drawings, 2 pictures, and if we figure out the letter that is different between the names of the 2 drawings, that will be put together into a big clue. I've started noting down all of the letters, but there's a large chunk of the manor that I don't have anything noted for yet. So I think that will be my first goal for today. We've done quite a lot of exploring on the west side of the house, so I think I'm gonna focus my efforts on the east side. Let's see. So we can pick a room to go here. The guest bedroom and the storeroom both block off our path, so I think I'll go for the spare room this time, and that'll let me continue on to the east side. I also have I was gonna say that I also have a letter down for this room already, but there doesn't seem to be any pictures for me to double check with. I guess because it's a spare room, it's definitely not finished yet. Okay. So the nook will let us continue on and round, so I think I'll go for that. Although there are some rooms that I haven't looked in yet. Oh, we have a magnifying glass. What's this? A wood and brass magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Got it. And oh, what's this? What's this? So this is a note. This is a note that we have already seen. Journey noteworthy as you continue. Yeah, I've already got a book here to scribble some stuff down on, but with the very lucky find of a magnifying glass right next to it, I can inspect this little book in the corner. Oh, there's a lot here. There's a lot here. I wonder if I should just take like a screenshot. What have we got? So we have a dartboard, and it says Billiard puzzle notes. I don't think we've seen a dartboard yet. Blue is addition, yellow is subtraction, pink is multiplication, and purple is division. And then from the inside to the out we have the order of operations. And unhelpfully, on the page next to it there is a red bookmark covering half of the writing. It looks like Sinclair. has many something secrets, something that he will take to his grave, maybe. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all four sides. Must be a way to open. Got it. So I think the most useful bit of information is on this left side here, and I think I'm gonna make some notes here. Give me just a second to get my pad ready. Okay. Although I quite like writing sounds, I don't have a great setup to be able to record my voice in front of my screen and also be able to write comfortably on my notepad. So I have it in front of me and I'm going to try and write on it, but we'll see how it goes. So we have the billiard puzzle. And I think the main bits of information are the colours relating to the different mathematical operations, and inside to out being the order. So I'm going to put down blue is addition. We have yellow is subtraction. Pink. Multiplication. And purple. Purple is division. Purple. Division. And we're going from inside to out. There we go. Okay. And I don't see anything else worth noting down. So, double checking these pictures, we have a stag and a tag, which makes S as the difference. And I think we already had that noted down. Let me just flip a couple of pages back. Not only did we already have it noted down, the letter S, but the pictures were a stag and a tag last time as well. So I think it doesn't matter which room is in the position on the blueprint, the pictures will always be the same. I think it would be worth checking a couple more just to be sure, but that's my hunch. Okay, we have a storeroom, a pantry, and a parlor. The parlor has a logic puzzle inside, where I think we can maybe net a couple of gems. We also have, this is one I haven't noted down yet, but that looks like a cart and a car, so I'll go with A, D. So this puzzle, I guess I will inspect these documents again. I don't know if we'll get any more information from these pretty straightforward letters, but it's worth scanning. It's also quite a nice effect, actually. What's that? Here we go. So this logic puzzle has 3 boxes with 3 statements. there will always be at least one box which has a true statement. There will always be at least one box which has a false statement, and only one box has the gems inside. So, we have all 3 boxes contain gems. That's definitely false. We have the other 2 boxes contain gems, which is also false. There's only one box that has gems. And we have this box contains gems. This must be the true one, and so the gems are in here. Okay. Oh, perfect. 2 nice red gems. I've also spotted a black pawn, which reminds me that was something else I was tracking. It looked like most, if not all, of the rooms had a chess piece. I don't think I can spot this one without going back in the room. But I'll note down that this room had a black pawn. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. So we have a storeroom, we have a utility closet, and a drawing room. At the moment, the drawing room is the only one that won't block us off. It does cost a gem though. I think, yeah, let's go for the drawing room. And which... Okay, we go in this way. Got it. Okay, so what have we got? We do of course have a load of pictures. Most of them are of people or horses running somewhere. Here we have a bath, and a bat. So the difference is H. And that does give us the second word from the blueprint. Last time we figured out that the bottom word was safes. And the word above it is 8. Although I think that was our suspicion. We also spotted last time that the candelabra in this picture has one of its arms bent down, and we can do it here. However, it just reveals a safe to which we don't know the code. So I don't have much more to do on that one. Oh, here we go. It looks kind of yellowy, but I imagine it's supposed to be a white pawn. We also have a little card we can investigate here. I wonder if these little cards will have any extra information for us. I don't think so. Okay. Let me note down the white pawn, just in case it's useful. Okay. So there's only one doorway we can take to get out of this room, and it's this one. This is it, taking us north, further towards the antechamber. There is the chapel, which gives us 2 ways to go, left and right. The corridor, which is always left unlocked and we can head straight forwards. Or the nursery, which belongs blocks us off, unfortunately. The downside of the chapel is that we lose a gold every time we go in. I don't think we have any gold at the moment, so it's not a huge issue right now, but it could be if we start backtracking. I might redraw the floor plans, see what we get. Okay. So we have the bedroom, which will take us west. Security, which costs a gem, but we can go north or east. Or the kitchen, which takes us east. I think I like the look of the security room this time round. Yeah, let's take that. Oh, okay. I can't quite remember if we've been in here before. It kind of rings a bell. We have all of these monitors showing the various rooms. I wonder if there's a clue in any of them. We also have this notepad, blue memos, true, red peppers, lies. Yeah, I remember this one. Unless written by hand. I think we already figured that part out. Oh look, there's a white knight here. And the pictures are a clock and a lock. Let me note this down here. And we are in C3 with a white knight and a clock and a lock, which makes a C. If we put that into our blueprint diagram, as of right now it doesn't mean too much. For row 3 we have CR something, C something. Nothing's jumping out at me right now. There's always the possibility I got a letter wrong. But if we could get C3, that would be very helpful. Can we figure out the terminal password here? Oh, we can. That's very helpful. The terminal password looks to be Swan Song. That's definitely worth noting down. Swan Song. Got it. This has been a very helpful room so far. Unfortunately, it looks like this door is blocked until we can get a key card. So we're gonna have to head to our right. Hopefully it's not locked. Perfect. So we won't be able to pick up the commissary because it costs a gem. The den here could be very helpful. It gives us a way to go, and we also get a gem. But the terrace could be very helpful this early on. It says green rooms do not cost gems to draft. It does block our path at the moment, but we can backtrack to the entrance hall. And I don't think we've been in the terrace yet, so let's go with that. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. I wonder if there's any pictures out here. It's an odd square in the roof there. There is a lovely green gem, and we also get a nice view of the outside of Mount Holly. There's a little statue there. Otherwise, I can't see much to investigate here right now. Perhaps the terrace wasn't the best choice if I wanted to try and get all of the letters. C3 though, I think will be very, very helpful, and we might be able to figure out the word just based on that. So we're going to head back to the entrance hall and try and head north instead. Oh, I wonder if our magnifying glass could be helpful at all here. Without scanning all of the text, I'm just going to see if there's anything that makes sense to try and zoom in on. Maybe the stamp. What's this? Oh, this could be helpful. It's something that we wouldn't be able to identify without the magnifying glass. So we have a stamp with a ship on it. At the top it says Morajai, 4 cents. And at the bottom it says the White Sea of Yore. I think that could be very useful to note down. Stamp. Morajai. 4 cents. And the White Sea of Yore. There we go. That was a good find, I think. We also have this little note here, although it doesn't look like there's anything the magnifying glass would help with here. And we can't inspect any of these pictures or paintings any closer. So, let's head on north then. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have any rooms that head straight forwards. The kitchen sells food. It won't let us go anywhere though, because the door out is on the wrong side, and it costs a gem. The chapel. I think the hallway might be the best choice here. I don't think the chapel had any pictures last time. Oh, have we been in C3 before? C2. Bridge and Bride definitely ring a bell, but maybe they're just reusing the clues. I'm gonna note that down in our blueprint anyway. No, we've been here. We've been in C2, and we've got the G already. That's okay. Let's continue on. It would have been very helpful to move up into C3, but we are unfortunately blocked. I don't see anything else in here, so let's so we can pick up a guest bedroom which blocks us off, a corridor which helps us go forwards, or a courtyard. I remember upgrading this one last time, so let's go with that. It lets us head west and also south, if that is useful at all. Oh, look at this. It comes ready with a shovel. That's very helpful. We can use it to dig up these dirt piles. There's nothing there. How about this one? Okay. That took the piss a little bit. We do still have the shovel to take with us, but the two dirt piles didn't have anything. And I don't know that I see anything else of interest in here. So let's head on west here. Okay. So I'm looking to not block us off, or else we're gonna be stuck. And the only room that does that for us is the den, so I'm gonna grab that. It also gets us a gem as well. Oh, we had this already, plane and plan. And it also highlights that the E sits in this square, which is where we are. Let me see if I can find, there we are, that gem. There is quite a lot going on here in the den, so I wonder if there are any other secret puzzles. Oh, there's a box. Oh, we could use our key to unlock it. I think for now, though, I'd rather hold on to the key for a locked door in case we run into it. Let's try heading north. Okay. So we have the storeroom, the pantry, or the observatory. The observatory gives us a bonus every time we pick it, so I think I'd like to grab that. We, having drafted the observatory another time, I think we have identified another star. Let's see what our fortune is. 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. We get 3 steps. That's helpful. In here we also have a picture of a crow and a row, like a rowboat. So that's C. We already have that noted down though. We have a white knight. Let me double check that I've got that noted down. The notes I've made are now spanning several pages in my notebook. So it takes a bit of flipping. It takes a bit of flipping to find where my where any relevant notes are. Okay, so I have noted down C2. Last time was the boudoir. Oh, we're in C3. Never mind. Okay, I had noted down last time that A3 was the West Wing Hall. And we had crow and row for C. But I'm also going to note white. Although looking at it now, yeah, it's definitely white. Just a bit shaded from this angle. Okay. We also have a book filled with all of the constellations. wondering if the magnifying glass might help us find anything out here. I'll move forwards and keep an eye out for anything that might be obscured or hidden. Unless there's anything hidden in these tiny illustrations of stars. I don't see anything much in that book right now. So I think we'll continue on. So here we are. We have one gem. The utility closet gives us the breaker box, but it blocks us off otherwise. The nursery blocks us off, and the kitchen lets us continue at the cost of a gem. I think I'll go for the kitchen. I'm keen to continue forwards. Although it's unfortunate that we don't have a great way of getting to C3, which I really wanted. We'll go for this though. Let's see what we've got in here. I think I might have been in the kitchen already once. We have some pictures. We have Ty and Tia. That was something we noted down already. And we have the Mount Holly kitchen menu. Banana for 2, club sandwich for 8, and bacon and eggs for 8. The bacon and eggs gives us 10 steps and adds the morning room to today's draft pool. Interesting. I imagine that means that without paying for the bacon and eggs, we might not be able to find the morning room. Same thing there. Anything else in here? I haven't spotted, and I don't know that we'll find a chess piece in the kitchen. But I'm just taking a look around here. Let's continue forwards. We've come up against a bit of a dead end, unfortunately. The guest bedroom blocks us off but gives us 10 steps. The closet also blocks us off, but we get 2 items. And the commissary costs a gem that we don't have. I guess we can head to the rooms in the bottom left, and maybe... oh, my bad. I thought that I could back out of this selection and come back with a gem, but it stops me, so I think I'm gonna go for the closet. The 2 items we have are a key and... is that the Keycard? Oh, perfect. How lucky is that? We have the Keycard to move forwards in the security room. The 2 pictures we have are goat and cot, which is something we noted down already. So, with that, let's backtrack a little bit and we'll check out the bottom left. See if there's anything useful for us there. And we'll head back up. Oh, I don't know if I noted down this white pawn. Let me note that down real quick. I think at some point I'm gonna have to overhaul my notes. They are a little bit cumbersome to get through at the moment. We can pick the pantry, which gives us 4 coins. The bedroom, which is kind of like a free room to move through. But the walk-in closet is out of our price range at the moment. I don't think there's anything hidden here that we haven't already figured out in that note. Oh, and we have desert and dessert. I think last time we drafted the pantry in exactly the same place. Oh, the pool, look at that. Adds locker room, sauna and pump room to today's draft pool. Unfortunately, we can't afford it. So I think I'll go for the storeroom to give us a couple of items. Oh, the ballroom would have been very nice to get. Okay, so... Oh, here we have, pray and pry. That was something we already figured out too. And a white pawn. Let me see if I have that noted down for B1. I can imagine eventually maybe putting all of this in like a spreadsheet or something, just to organize things a bit better. Okay. Let's do one last scan of the storeroom before we backtrack all the way through to security, which we can get through now with our key card. Okay, let's go. Okay. We'll take it right here. Oh, actually, a bit of a waste of a step there, going into that room and directly back out. But with 3 keys, I think I might spend one of them on this trunk. Hopefully we get something good. Oh look, that's great. We get our key back, and we also get a gem and a coin for our troubles. Not too bad, not too bad. So, we're heading back to the security room, which we can get through now with our key card. And I wanted to explore the east side of the house some more anyway, because we're missing letters from this side. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, what have we got? Archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Like forever. Furnace, you're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. That blocks us off, so I'm not keen to do that. Bedroom, whenever you enter this room, can do. I have a bad feeling the archive's downside will apply forever. But it does open up a load of pathways for us. So I think we'll pick it. I think we'll take this one. Wow, these archives are cool. Let's see if we can find any pictures. Here we go. We have a match, or maybe fire. And where is my other picture? There's some documents to inspect there. But I just want to try and find the other picture first. How strange. Oh, here we go. Fire and fur. Like the tree. Let me get that noted down here. And I wonder if we can find a chess piece in this room too. I'm gonna investigate these documents first. Okay, let me shift that out of the way. We'll use the magnifying glass after we've read all of the normal text. So, we have August 22nd, 1985, I guess. Marigold wins Herald literary honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was of course for her debut effort. That's where it ends. There's another clipping here that says, she was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Interesting. I think it's worth noting down. So Mary is the niece of Sinclair. Maybe she's Mary Sinclair, but she changed her name, or she started using a different name, Marion Marigold. Marion Marigold. Perfect. On the other side we have January 27th, 1986. Swimbird author never considered herself success, by Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so, as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, we read that last time, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Just in case I forget, I'm going to write down that Marion Marigold wrote The Red Prince, which I'm sure will come up later. And let's use our magnifying glass. I'm thinking these pictures might have something helpful. So there's Marion Marigold. Not much going on in that picture. How about this one? Nothing here either. Okay. Oh, we have more information. Another page. Wow, there's loads of them. Okay, let's keep going then. November 11th, 1986. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard, questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared in a leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Continued on page 12. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumours in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Very interesting. I think of this page, I would probably only write down this part down here. An insurgent group RLCF also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Maybe the names would be worth noting, but I'll start with just the group. Okay, next page. November 17, Reddington Herald, Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marian Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Here's Manning and White at the press function. There's a clipping here that seems a bit out of context. It says, was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the... waved down a local man. This is the third major last year. It is anticipated. Charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins on June. Expected to last up to with grand treason. Whoever clipped this didn't do a great job. I think I'll probably also note that Marian Marigold had some kind of connection to Caleb Manning. Okay, two more pages to go. Let me quickly. I'm just gonna scan this picture with the magnifying glass in case there's anything useful at all. It doesn't look like it. February 22nd, 1987. No trace is discovered of Singa, heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marian Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point and we are seeking information. That's where the clipping ends. I'll note down Mary's full name in case that's helpful. Mary Matthew Jones, and she is the niece of Sinclair. Oh, I guess maybe Singa is Herbert Sinclair's company or something. Probably a combination of the names of the founders, Sinclair and someone else. September 2nd, Reddington Herald. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aries have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds, dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued by the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced. Among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries. The priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. And we can get a nice close-up of the picture here. A load of people around the museum, I guess. How interesting. I wonder why these clippings were included in this book around, mainly around Mary and Marigold, potentially related. Anyway, let's get moving. The one thing we didn't find in here was a chess piece. Unless it's hidden on one of the shelves. I'm not sure I can see it. And I think I will. I'll continue on to the west first of all. There we go. Oh look. Here's the archived floor plan. It might screw us over. And so I'm thinking of picking up the boiler room. The boiler room will let us continue into this square in the middle, which is one that we're missing the letter for. And it also looks really cool. So although it costs a gem, I think we'll head on in. Wow, look at this, look at this. Let's head down here and see what we've got. We have like a gas tank. I can spin it so it's green. And I imagine if we were to like solve this puzzle, we could supply power to something. Some dirt here to dig up. Oh, we dug up a key. That's nice. What have we got here? I'm not sure what's going on with these like plates. They seem to have patterns on them, but without knowing what they do or if they're even useful, I'm not sure it's worth much effort looking into. Kind of similarly for these, all of these valves and things. I guess I could move them randomly, but without knowing what the goal is. Oh, that's done something up there. We can go have a look. I was gonna say, without knowing what the goal is, we're kind of in the dark. I see. So, oh, there's like an elevator there. Where does that go? Does that go all the way down? We could maybe bring the elevator down here to get up. Of course, that door on the west side is blocked, so that's not going to be helpful at all. This pipe goes all the way into the big boiler. In order to get some power to this box next to the elevator, we'd need like a different valve here, or we'd need power to come from this machine, or from up here. And that's assuming that supplying power to that box will bring the elevator down. What about this bridge? What if we did this bridge? I'm thinking... Oh, it does not do anything. Okay. So that's now moving these odd patterned cards. Where are they going? What are they for? If I turn this valve, if I spin this, does that stop that machine? Oh, it does stop the machine, but we have access to this valve to turn it on now. The elevator. I'm kind of randomly pushing buttons and things, but it seems to be working. So, this is never going to work because the door would be blocked off anyway. Unless this boiler has anything helpful for us. Activate. It looks like we can maybe supply power to it in 3 different ways. Shall we try doing that and just see what happens? So we need to supply power to it through all of the pipes, and also we need to get back up here. So it makes sense for this to be the last thing we do. Oh, that opens up the door, that opens up the door. That opens up the door, not much else. Let's head back down. Okay, so... I think we're gonna have to get across that way, right? And we're gonna need some steam to come up here. Like, this. Yeah. So we can get across there, and that steam works, and we can flip this up because we don't need the elevator. And we should be good, I think. I, of course, have no clue what this does. But it might be helpful. It might be helpful, so we'll go ahead and this one here. Weep. And activate this, I guess. So that's turned on. Oh, like this big boiler. And there's 3 directions it can go in. How interesting. I guess we can follow these vents, see if they end up anywhere. Let's open this door now. So we actually don't need this to go anywhere. This weight room looks pretty nasty. Lose half our steps. Well, we'd only be down to 9. This archived floor plan might be worse, but I think it's worth the gamble. What is it? What is it? It's the church. It's the church. We're going to lose some gold by going in here. I was trying to inch my way over to just have a quick look and double check if there was any reason to come in here. I was gonna say that there wasn't, but I accidentally stood over the threshold of the room, and it I guess that might be useful, and it ate my gold and my step. The only thing I can see worth noting right now is this white bishop in C3 white bishop. And also, quite frustratingly, we don't seem to have any pictures in the chapel or the boiler room. So we're not gonna get any further into that puzzle this time around, I think. I guess I'll get this to go the only other way we have, which is through there. But again, I don't know what this boiler room does. Having turned it on might be helpful though. Look at this. Seems to be supplying something to somewhere. How interesting. Well, we'll head, let's head east. Dark room. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. We have an archived floor plan which costs a gem, or a laundry room, which also costs a gem, but it says launder currency. We haven't seen the laundry room yet. I guess we'll go for that one. It will cost our only gem though, but we'll do it. Oh, it looks like we have supplied some power to this washing machine. Shoe shine. The service costs 5 and will exchange all of your steps with all of your gems at a 1-to-1 rate. This service costs 5 and will exchange all of your remaining stars with your allowance permanently. This service costs 5 and will exchange all of your dice with all of your keys. I don't have any dice. Oh, I don't know that I want to do this. If that's the stars in the observatory, doing this would give us... Oh, it costs 5, so we'd have 0. We'd have no stars and 3 coins. What's the allowance? Is that how much we start with? Oh. I'll be honest, I don't think I want to do any of these. Although, I'm a little torn because it looks like connecting this to the boiler room is important, and we might not get that every run. So it kind of suggests to me, oh, we have regular laundry services. It costs 5 to change all of your gems with all of you. It costs 10. It kind of suggests to me that this might be very special and worth it. I mean, if we did this, we wouldn't have any steps, so we couldn't go anywhere. If we did this, what's my allowance? It says permanently. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to do any of these. I don't even know what might need our keys. I guess I can always come back. Okay. For now, let's just make a note of these pictures, which I think is sand and I'll get that noted down on our plan. Okay. Okay, I've noted it down, but I don't think the extra letter has helped that much. Let's head north then, I guess. We actually haven't come up against a room that requires any keys, which is interesting. This time around we're gonna have to pick the weight room. The other two rooms cost gems, which I don't have. So, 6 gone. It's nice of them not to round up, though. What have we got in here? We have a... Oh, we had this before, didn't we? Oh, cart. And chart. So in D5 we have an H. Okay. Anything else? We have this door which we can open with our keycard. Let's do that. I would love to get some more steps somehow. We have an archived floor plan, which I note only has one green dot here, although I don't know what that means. We have the pool, which we can't afford, and furnace. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. I think I might go for the furnace. I think we don't have many steps left. So I think we're coming to the end of the run, and I think I'm not sure when else I would want to pick the furnace, so I'm gonna grab that, I think. Oh, heading in, it's... Oh, what's it made? Is this because we supplied it with some boiler stuff? It made a key, and we have a little pile of dirt to dig. An unremarkable rock, not worth picking up. Thank you. Interesting. Otherwise, I don't think there's much going on in here. I don't see any pictures, although the key was a nice surprise. I think we'll head back out then in that case, and we have 2 doors to pick from. I'm gonna go east first. We have plenty of keys, so I don't mind using one on this door. Oh, everything looks all hot. So we can't pick the archived one, it costs a gem. The gymnasium would lose us almost all of our steps. So I guess we'll pick the dark room. Oh, it goes dark when we step in, I think. So I'm thinking of drafting here as well. Yeah, we'll use a key, why not? Bedroom, whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. A lavatory or an archived one. I'll go for the bedroom, of course. It helps us move forwards, and it's also like a free room to get in, I think, because we'd lose 1 step as we go in, and then we'd get 2, and we'd lose 1 step as we leave it. Oh, and there's a thing for us to grab there too. Well, this is oh, we're up to 5. Yeah, that's right. Let's investigate. Use a key here. junk we have. Oh, what's this? A spare set of car keys and a gem. I don't know when we'll get the chance to use those car keys, but I guess they're nice to have. Let's use our magnifying glass on this postcard of Reddington, just in case there are any hidden messages for us. Can we flip it? Greetings from Reddington. I don't see too much going on, to be honest. We'll leave that for now. We have a white, well, looking at it here and comparing it to this very white vase, this is definitely yellow. And it makes me wonder that I've noted down a load of white chess pieces when they should have been yellow. Pictures, we have a stag again and a stage E. Let me note down all that information first, and then we'll consider our next steps. I think I assumed that these like yellowish chess pieces I saw were supposed to be white, because usually, of course, you only have two colors of chess pieces. Let's see what we've got. Okay. So we are close to blocking off our path. The maid's chamber hooks us back round to the dark room, and it says less likely to find items laying around your house. The nursery we could afford, but it blocks us off. So I'm thinking of picking the archived floor plan and hoping it has a path to the north. Oh, is that a door I spot? I'm wondering before I get too far. Oh, the dark room gets dark when I step in there, though, doesn't it? I did notice it was powered, though, with the boiler, and I'm wondering if maybe that keeps the lights on. It definitely looks like there's stuff to find. But I can't remember whether the last time I drafted the dark room, if it was dark when I opened the door or when I stepped in. I'm gonna go in and take a look. Oh, okay. Unfortunate. It looks a little bit brighter, maybe, because of those lights. But still, it's too dark to really see anything useful. If there is anything useful, of course. So we don't have much further to go. We can head back in here, which gives us some steps over into this room, the patio. Spread gems in each green room. And there's a door there, so we can get a little bit further. Oh, there's some dirt to dig up, some dirt. An old tin can, not worth picking up. This is quite a nice patio, though. What have we got to do here? We have a gem. Buried below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Got it. Got it. Okay. And, what does this do? Does this do anything? I don't know if this, like barbecue grill does anything. So I think we will try and head forwards. That's fun. An aquarium is every colour of room. Shall we do that? Yeah, let's grab that. That's good fun. Let's see what's in here. Oh, we have a gem. I can see some little pictures in this fish tank. This funny looking fish. We have a plane and maybe pane, like window pane. Let's see what else is here and we can come back. These fish are cute. It looks like someone's replicating some of the manor rooms. Oh, that's the patio, look at that. That's definitely the patio. I don't know that I recognize this room. Oh, and that's the laundry room. That's quite fun. And what's over here? Some kind of bedroom, of course. Right. Yeah, I can't think what else it could be. It looks like plane and pane to me. We're quite far forward. We're in E1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will put down an L for that. I wonder if there's a little. I wonder if there's a little chess piece for us to find. I'll do another scout around. Otherwise, we only have one step left. So, we should try and make it count. We can try both of these doors, but we don't have to step in unless it's particularly interesting. There's a key here. Our greenhouse could be fun. I'm going to select the greenhouse, but we'll see what the other room is as well. We might be able to spy some clues from the doorway if we're careful too. What's in here? We just about used up all of our keys. Oh, the rumpus room. I remember getting the rumpus room last time. 8 coins, and there was a machine that spoke to us. I'm wondering what our best chance of being able to peer into the room without using up a step is. Maybe the maid's chamber. It's a bit smaller. But I'm thinking there might be like portraits here. Let's go for the rumpus room, and I don't think we'll go in, we'll just try and peek. Oh, there's a black bishop. Oh, I can see the pictures there, but they're too small for me to make out. It looks like the one on the right is maybe a fan, like a paper fan. So what could the one on the left be? Maybe I'm trying to think of words with one extra letter on top of fan. Flan, maybe, like the dessert. Not sure. I don't think it's worth guessing, but I can note down the black bishop there. That's very clear. So we have a black bishop in. Let me note that. And I think we will end our day by stepping into the greenhouse. Oh no. I didn't realize that getting to 0 steps would end the day right there. I thought I'd be able to run around in the room, but I wouldn't be able to leave. I didn't see anything useful. was staring at a wall that looked like a secret entrance. That's a shame, but I'll know that for next time. Let's run straight back in for another day. Mount Holly Garden Villa with 5 green rooms. This is like a summary of what we did. We did get quite far. In terms of those secret words, let me check which ones we'll be aiming for next time. Okay. C3 would be helpful, as well as C5. C4, E5 rather. C5, E5, and C4 and C5 are kind of high priority, I think. And then most of the rooms as we get further in, I don't have letters for just yet. Let's head straight back in for another day though. Here we go. Here we go. That you can look around a bit outside, which I haven't done much of just yet. But I think from what I remember, not only does it cost a step to leave and come back in, there are some padlocks blocking like the orchard and things. So I will need that information before I do some exploration outside, I think. Okay. So it kind of makes sense to me to try and get straight down the middle to begin with, seeing as we're missing quite a lot of letters, and unfortunately we have 3 options here that block our path. Let's see, the break box, the bedroom, the storeroom. I guess the storeroom. We get a few early bits. I would have loved a room to go straight forwards though. The key, the gem. We have like a golden pawn here. Maybe it's white, maybe it's golden. Let me see what I have noted down. Okay, I actually didn't have anything noted down for C2, so I'm going to put down white / golden pawn. There we go. And we are going to have to immediately turn back and try and hook our way around. Let's try this door. Well, I don't want to block us off. I don't want to block us off this early, so the pantry makes sense. And we also get a banana, very nice. Some coins. Now that we've been in some of these rooms quite a lot, we can move through them a bit quicker. Although, I'm going to keep in mind that there might always be extra things to spot. Some extra things to spot that I've missed. Okay. Bedroom, den, or hallway. None of which are too great. I really wanted to move straight forwards, but it's desperately not letting me get to C3. I think the bedroom makes sense. We can move through for free. Maybe the extra gem would have been good. Bath and a bed. Anything here? We have the postcard. And we have the golden pawn, which I'm sure we've noted down already. I'm going to go for the parlor, I think. I'd like to try and hold on to my coins this time round. And with the parlor we can also get some gems. So I'll grab this wind-up key and we have a card. 4 boxes in this room. That's a lie. There is only 1 box in this room. That is also a lie. The gems are in the true box. That must be true, so I'm going to open this up. 2 gems. Perfect. We also have a black pawn. I'm going to double check that I've noted that down for E2. I have indeed. Let's okay, so I would like to turn to the west. So I think either the den or the nook. And the den has an extra door, so I'm going to go for that. Inside we have a gem. Oh, do I not have this one? I don't think I do. We have, looks like peas and a mountain. Beans maybe, but what could that be? Is that like a rock? Pod. Is that like peas in a pod? What could that be? I don't really know what this picture is showing me. It looks like a mountain. Mount maybe. But then what would the peas thing be? I'm really not sure about this one. I'm gonna note down like mountain and a pod of peas. But I'll need to give it some thought. It's obviously not that. Mountain and pod of peas. Interesting. We also have... Oh, I don't know if we do have any chess pieces in here. Oh, we do. A little golden... Maybe a white pawn. Okay. Peas, beans. Pot of peas. Mountain, cliff, maybe. Not sure. Let's head to the west. I want to try and get to C3. Potentially if we get a letter for that, it could help us figure out this letter, because we're only missing C3 and E3. We might be able to deduce a word. Okay, so the spare room lets us go straight forward. That's good. Passageway. That lets us go west and north. It costs 2 gems though, and we can just move north through the den anyway. So I think I'm going to go for the spare room. I'm going to go for the spare room and hope we get a nice room in here. It'll need to have pictures, and I think we're good for all of these. The commissary, we can buy some items. Although we only have 5 coins, maybe we could get something good. I think I'm going to go for the commissary. It leads us into the, blocks us off into the storeroom, but we don't need to go that way anyway. Okay, first of all, let's check these pictures. Road, rod. Nice and simple. So this one is an A. And rod. And so if I put that into our plan, we now have CRAC something. might be a K, because that would mean the three words at the bottom of the plan say crack 8 safes, which makes sense. But then what was the bean and mountain thing? I don't know. I think it might be a K, the letter that's different. But if you have any idea what those pictures were, let me know. Okay, we have a terminal password. We already know that to be Swan Song, though. What's on offer today? Salt shaker, compass, shovel, sledgehammer. Unfortunately, the only thing we can afford right now is a salt shaker. But I can't really imagine that they're super helpful. I think I might leave that and come back when we have some more coins. And I don't think there's anything else to do in this room, so we're gonna head back and I think continue north through the den. Here we go. We have a greenhouse, which we didn't get to go in last time. It would block our way off. We could double all the way back to the entrance hall, though. The chapel we can continue on. But we lose our gold. I think I might go for the greenhouse. It stings a bit that I didn't get a good look around last time. So although this might be a relatively short run if we get blocked off entirely, I'll be happy enough having a look around. So that definitely looks like a secret wall. Look at that. Look at that. That definitely opens. And it looks like this. I know that the antechamber needed 4 levers. I can't remember where we found that out. I think I also vaguely remember the same note saying that the lever was broken in the greenhouse anyway, or something. But you only needed 4. Oh, there's loads of dig spots, but we don't have a shovel. We get a nice view of the statue. Nice. There is some sheet music here. I'm just gonna read through the lyrics. I'm not gonna attempt to sing it. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid. With gems no coin, so toss away. These sheets you find a worthy trade. Well, most of the lyrics don't mean much to me. I don't know if there's some kind of code hidden in the notes of the music. But I think potentially the only thing worth noting down right now is maybe this sheets that is in bold and number 5. Maybe we'll find a load of other music sheets with some information. So I will note that down, I think. I'm going to put down greenhouse 5 music sheets. And whether it's important or not, I'll note that I found this in E4. I don't know, maybe it won't make a difference, but we'll do that. And I think with that we shovel. We have this obviously secret door, but I don't think we have a way of opening it. And this lever is broken. So I think we're gonna double all the way back to the entrance hall and head to the west. It might be a pretty short-lived run. What is this? If this letter is a K, what are these two pictures? Bees. Bees. Pod. I don't know. Oh, peaks. Peas and peaks. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I figured it out. I don't know if that was the right way of doing it. Maybe I'm forcing the answer with what I want the letter to be, but peas and peaks seems like a pretty reasonable one. Okay, so we'll head back round through the pantry and back into the entrance hall, and hopefully we get some nice rooms on the west side. I like how the drafting page has been decorated with some greenery now that we've got the greenhouse. Hallway seems like a good option. It opens up 2 different pathways for us. I'll have a quick look around, just in case there's anything interesting, but we have been in the hallway quite a few times now. Let's do the observatory. It costs a gem, but we get another star. What have we got this time? So we have 4 of them. Diamondus minor +1. That gives us back the gem we spent. What's this? That was desert and dessert. The White Knight. The Courtyard could be fun. It does cost a gem though. It's always left unlocked. It might have some dig spots. Oh, and I think we found a shovel here last time. That would be great if we could make our way back to the greenhouse. No shovel, unfortunately. Oh, what's this? Metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Well, that's quite helpful. Anything else helpful in this room? I don't think so. There aren't any pictures, although we already know this one. And we don't have a shovel for the dig spots. Closet, guest bedroom, nook. The steps would be nice, but I'm a little bit concerned that we're gonna run out of keys as we get further in. Plus the nook helps us move further north, so I'm gonna pick that. Oh, I was wondering what that noise was, but it was the metal detector going off, just to make sure we didn't forget the item in this room. Oh, okay. So we've hit a dead end. The passageway is too expensive in gems. I'm thinking of picking the lavatory. I don't know if we've picked it before, and it doesn't seem like a great room generally. Very useful in real life, though. I guess I just want to check to see if there's anything, any clues or anything. HSS. Herbert, something Sinclair. But otherwise, nothing going on. We already have Ty and Tier, I'm pretty sure. So let's double back, and we'll head north through the Courtyard. Again, we can't pick the veranda because it costs too many gems. So we're gonna have to pick the corridor if we don't want to block ourselves off. Let's head through. Oh, there's something for us to get a coin, a little coin on the floor. We have grow and row. Let's carry forwards. Oh, we're gonna have to go for the aquarium if we, again, don't want to block ourselves off. This was a nice fun room last time anyway. I wonder if these rooms inside the fish tanks are all the same. We have the patio again, and a bedroom, I think it's the same. Oh look. How lucky, we have a shovel here. Let's, a few odd coins. Oh. Okay, we have the shovel. Let's say we doubled back all the way to the greenhouse and then back here. We have 32 steps, so we'd be on 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. Get our stuff. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. We are going to be pretty low on steps. I'm thinking we just go back to the courtyard and we'll continue on after. Just pebbles. We might head all the way back to the greenhouse and just get random junk anyway. Best case scenario, we get some gems and then we can draft some special rooms. But I don't think it's worth the steps. We're not really going to be able to get much further. Let's take this door. A cloister for 3 gems. Coat check. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. Or the chapel, which helps us move forwards. Oh, another benefit of heading all the way back is that we could head back to the commissary, but that's even more steps. Chapel, the coat check. Let me check my plan because we're missing some of the middle ones anyway. So I would love to find out, A4, I don't know that we noted, we're here at the moment, and C4. Let's go the code check. I could check one item and retrieve it on another day. I could check my shovel, but I'd have to get the code check again. I think I'm gonna do the chapel. But before I go in, I'm gonna double check the pictures in here. We have a car and a card. So D, I guess. Is that right? I'm just looking at the letters we have, and it's not jumping out at me. I can't think of anything else other than car and card. So if we put D down in A4, the word we have is D-A something E-S. And it would be the word that goes before. Crack 8 safes. And nothing's jumping out at me as a word that makes a lot of sense there. I was sort of hoping not to have to go through the chapel, check this room. Of course it's locked. But I'm not getting any words jump out at me. Yeah, let's go for the guest bedroom. Let's make sure steps. Okay. Where do we go? Oh, the metal detector's going. We have a coin on the floor. Oh, and something else as well. A key, okay. I'm not so mad. We have our key back. So we have like another stage here. Oh, and sage. Sage, like the herb. Tea. So we have dates. Crack 8 safes. I guess that does make sense. And dates didn't come to me when I was thinking about it. Okay. I think we have already been in this room and read that note. So, I'm gonna double back. Make sure that's not anything. Okay. We'll double back and fingers crossed the aquarium leads somewhere fruitful. Spending all of my coins running through the chapel. Okay, so we want to move forwards and east, perfect. The west wing hall is very helpful for us. Oh look, the garage or garage. We picked up some car keys on the last run. I wonder if we can use them to get inside the car or something. In any case, we can't afford this room and we don't have the car keys, so we'll head into the west wing hall instead. We have been in here already. I think we have this one. I have an E. Oh, that was tube and tub. I have an E noted down already. Let's head this way. Okay, what have we got? The boudoir is the only one that doesn't block us off. I'm gonna go for that, the boudoir. I think I remembered this room having a safe. What was it behind here? But I didn't have any idea what the code could be, so I don't think it's worth just brute forcing or anything. Let's carry on forwards. There's a locked door, but we have 2 keys to spend. We have the dining room. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. We're in rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the moment. This would take us into 6, and it also lets us go forwards and to the right. So this one looks pretty good to me. Although the meal is not ready yet. Oh, salt shaker. What does this do? Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra 1 step. Well, I'm glad we didn't spend our money on the salt shaker back in the commissary. That doesn't seem incredibly good. If we head to the east, I don't have the letter yet for this room. Billiard room, we haven't been here. And, we have the rules for the dart game in here. Perfect. Here are all the billiard balls and the cues and the pictures. Oh, I remember, and a comment, a helpful comment, has just popped into my mind. I think this was the office last time and I had no clue what these were. And someone pointed out, thank you. Someone pointed out it was plane and planet. So now the word we have on row 6 is G-A-T-E. I'm imagining it might be gates, but I haven't confirmed that yet, of course. Anything to do in this cute, cozy little bar area? I don't think so. My metal detector. My metal detector would be going off if there were anything to pick up. Okay, what's this then? So we have the rules. Let me just flip. Okay. So we have the rules. Although I'm not entirely sure how to play. It looks like we are picking a number from outside. And we had colours that matched up to mathematical operations. Blue was addition. And then from the inside to the out, we had order of operation. So 1. This is a segment highlighted just with 1. What if I click 1? Oh, okay. And now we have 2 different ones. We have 1 and 5. Am I adding them together then? I've got 2 blue sections, so I don't know if I'm adding 6, I guess. Okay. 19. And then the order of operations means that this gets done after, and the yellow is subtraction. So 19 minus 14 is 5. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. 10 minus 7 is 3. Pink is multiplication, so 3 times 3 is 9. And now we're doing 17. Minus 15 is 2. Times 2 is 4. Oh. And inside our prize is 2 keys, which I will not turn my nose up at. We actually have quite a few rooms to look in. Let me check my plan again to see which rooms we should prioritize. Okay. C5 would be good to check. C1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am going to head south through the billiard room. Oh, it needs a key, but luckily we picked up 2 extra ones from this room. Oh, interesting. We have the workshop. Combine the inventory to create new items. We have a shovel and a metal detector, so maybe we could combine those. Let's grab the workshop. Metal detector is going off. Oh, what's this? A battery pack provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. Oh, and this is some more sheet music. This one's number 8. Stones cut by hand, and letters wrought, do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message. Red is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not So in one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What I'm hoping is that I don't need to decipher the musical scores. The note is read, the letter is not. Among the bold words spoken soft. I think I'm just going to write down, similarly to the other one, 8 message. I didn't note down any of the notes from the last one. I could note these down, but off the top of my head, I don't know what notes they are. But I'm also thinking, how do we exactly match up the, if it's even this, we could do MESSAGE maybe in the melody up here. I think this is an E. If I cast my mind back to when I did music in school, I think this is an E. And that's a G. I don't know what that one is yet. I'd have to count down. That would be an F then. No, D, G, D. That's not a word. Right. I'm just going to put 8 message. Let me note that down. Okay. And I also remember noting down ages ago a letter carved into stone. I know that must tie into this though. G. What was the other letter? A D. I don't know exactly where it's going right now, but I'll note down that we have a letter carved in stone, and it's of course a G. Let me just find where I noted down the other bit. Oh, okay. I'm looking back now. The note I had was T for tango, carved in stone in workshop next to sheet music. I guess it's related to what position it sits on the plan, and I didn't note it down there. So unless I rewatched my old video, I wouldn't know. I'm going to note down for this one that we have a G though, and I'll also make sure to note down where we are in the plan. Okay, let's go back to our normal checks. We have a tiger and deer, I guess, so that would be a G. Tiger and deer. And where does that go in our plan here? Okay. So the word we have here is E-I-G-H. It must be a T at the end for 8. Okay. Can we do any combining? We have quite a lot of junk. A shovel and a metal detector. Oh, we can make a detector shovel. Shovel and battery pack. Salt. I doubt the salt combines with anything. It looks like all we can do is a shovel and a battery pack, and no, something else. I think we're gonna have to do the shovel and the metal detector, although I am interested to see what good this does us. We have, what is this? A detector shovel. Greater chance of finding coins and keys. Much greater chance of finding coins and keys. keys while digging. Okay, 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 okay. And what's this? The true box does not always contain the prize. So these are the boxes in the parlor room. And I think we knew that to be the case. It's just that there's always at least one true box. And there are always at least... No, there's always exactly one box with gems. But no, that's true. It's not necessarily the true box that has the gems. Okay. So that was a very interesting room. Let's head back to the dining room and head on north, I think. Okay. Locked, but we have 2 keys, thankfully. I would really love to find some dig spots. I imagine the cloister might have some, but we have 0 gems. We'll go for the closet, I think, to grab 2 items. A key and, oh, a dice. What does that do? A single ivory die. While drafting, you may use a die to roll new floor plans. That could be very helpful. We have this one already as well, tie and time. Tie and time. Let's head. This one, that's coast and cost, I remember that. We're gonna head back this way and north, and hopefully we get some good options. Locked. Open that up. What have we got? Conference rooms, whenever items would be spread throughout the house. So the conference room does let us move forwards, and I think it's worth picking that and not spending our die here. I do remember being in here before though. Oh, coins underneath the floor, the chair. I remember being in here before and reading, I think this note here, which has a safe code, but it's not true because I think of something written in the security room. What are the pictures here? We have, oh, this was rain and grain, which I had already noted down. So, with nothing else to look at, let's move forwards. Okay, so we can't pick the patio, and the other 2 block us off. So I'm gonna re-roll, and hopefully we get a room that lets us move north. Boop. Okay, the dark room is our only legit choice here. We can't afford the other ones because of their gem cost. Oh, can I spy anything? No. Maybe the metal detector will go off and I can figure out where some items are. Doesn't seem to be the case though. Okay, we're using our last key, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we pick a good one. Middle. A dead end. There was an odd noise as I came in though, but we are unfortunately at a dead end. Pick up these coins. We'll have a look around though. Maybe there's something useful. There's 2 black pawns here, which might be worth noting down. 2 bananas. We have a picture of a chart or a graph. Oh, this was the rate and crate. Which I've noted down already. We have this adorable little hamster. He has has a bunk bed in his cage, though. I wonder if maybe he had someone else with him at some point. And I remember having read this as well. Herbie's mean and really stupid, and today's a good day because I threw away his airplane. I think with that then, the only thing we have left to do, which I'm not sure is going to be useful at all, is, if we can even make it, run all the way back to the greenhouse and dig up the spots. I'm just imagining that they might give us keys or coins, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's going to cost half of our steps to get there. But we're just up against dead ends. So I really don't know if it'll be useful. I take that back. I'm pretty sure it will not be useful. But I don't want to leave any possibilities before I call it a day here. Let me just run all the way back. Maybe we can really dug up those spots. Maybe with our remaining steps we can have another quick look outside. Another quick look outside to see if there's anything that maybe we missed, or any extra bits of information now. Okay, so here we are in the greenhouse, and we have 2 dig spots. An old tin can, not helpful, and we have another old tin can. I'm really glad that I didn't turn around and head back before, when I was considering it. The commissary had a salt shaker. It was a sledgehammer and a compass. I think I might buy the compass and see what that does. Although it seems kind of obvious what it might do. We'll grab the compass, draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Oh, interesting. That would have been helpful to have before. I guess we'll buy the sledgehammer. Maybe there's something we can smash up outside. The commissary's all sold out, and we will finish up the day by wandering the grounds, just having a quick look and refreshing ourselves about what's there. I do remember a small gate with that was the picture that I didn't understand. Peaks. I'm not sure what's going on with this one. Oh, it's seemingly locked. That one's locked. So if we head this way instead, we'll just run over here. Oh, there's a small path leading down here. What's going on over here? Oh, there's like an area under the house that's been boarded off. That's mysterious. You can see some odd carvings in the side of the cliff that the house sits on. A nice bird path. I remember that tunnel. I don't think there's anywhere to go, but I will double check, just because there might be maybe something I can smash. Or, well, not this time, but it was worth the check. So let's head back up. Small lock there. Little seat, a little bench to sit on. Right back up. And head through this gate here. There's a door here that's sealed and does doesn't have a handle or anything, so I can't open that up. A gate there that's closed. Little bush. Little bush. I wonder if maybe there are any dig spots out here. This is where we're sleeping. This is where we're camping. What's this? Oh, the campsite. Oh, that's a cute little teddy. It's like a bird with a little cap. That's very cute. And anything going on around here? Is anything good? Just give a little wander around. Ah, this is one of the gates. I would suggest that we can very easily step over this, but it's a gate with 4 numbers. And I have no clue. I have no clue what they might be. So, I think with that, we are going to call it a day, both in the game and in real life. I have had loads of fun playing Blueprints, though. I want to try and finish it without leaving it as long as I did between the first video and the second, just because this is the kind of game where having everything relatively fresh in your mind helps massively. So let me know if you're enjoying this, and I'd love to do a couple more videos. See how far into Mount Holly we can get. Anyway, I hope at least that you enjoyed this one, and that you found it relaxing and maybe interesting as well. And thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you come back soon for another one.